My 34 male wife, 35 female, says our marriage is ending because I was not available to support her at her lowest and she resents me deeply. How do I save my marriage? We have a 2.5-year-old and a 4-month-old. We have been together for 10 years and married for 4. Like any couples, we have our ups and downs, but my wife now says she deeply resents me and her resentment for me only grows. She cannot see me as the same because I was unavailable emotionally when she needed me most and sees our marriage ending when we have a 2.5-year-old and a 4-month-old. It's been a very difficult situation. I've been very busy at work, which is essentially a small business, and our deadlines are statutory. Our newborn was born a month before the deadline, so I was already stretched thin between work and the baby, which was the worst possible time for me to help with the baby. Furthermore, my wife's mom, my mother-in-law, had a stroke and was in poor health before the stroke, so all hell has broken loose. Given my work situation, a newborn, and a loved one in poor health, my wife and I are in survival mode because my wife is also the caregiver for my mother-in-law. So between taking care of all the house chores, dishes, laundry, taking care of the older kids, helping with the baby, working late every night, and helping my disabled mother-in-law, I had no energy for supporting my wife emotionally as I was exhausted every day. She struggled with postpartum depression, and when she reached out to a family for help, no one would come. She asked for more of my help and attention, but I was not able to support her as I had no energy myself. When my work situation improved, she first told me it made her angry that I was more relaxed and available to help more. Fast forward to today. She can't see me in the same light, and I have pledged to gain back her trust and provide the security she needs but does not believe in me. If I had to do things over again, I would have dropped everything at work, even if it meant me losing my job, although she understands the importance of meeting my deadlines. Now that I am more available and see her mom is doing better, she can't let go of her anger towards me and not being there when she needed me and sees our marriage ending soon. She says we're two people sharing the same space but not actually together. How do I fix things between us and save my marriage?
I have no idea.
I feel like these questions this episode we're like not qualified for.
I feel like we're underqualified for everything. Who the hell are we?
I know, it's true.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know. We're on 7 years.
Almost.
Not 10, not married for 4. No kids. I don't know.
Okay, my biggest question is like, what kind of emotional support was she asking for? Because I just don't see that as being something like you couldn't do. I don't know.
Yeah, like what is emotional support? Like, are you not talking to her?
Exactly. Like, is it just the basics of like communicating with her, like hugging her, showing you love her? Like,
Isn't that physical?
Oh, I guess that is. Yeah, but it's also emotional, I feel.
Okay.
Like it's a reassurance, right?
What is emotional support? Do I need to ask you how your day was?
Yeah, I guess just being more intuitive with your partner, like, yeah,
Talking?
communicating, I think. Like, I don't think it's actually something that would take much more effort. Like, I don't know, he's saying he's exhausted, he had all these other things to do. Like, I don't know, maybe when you're doing these things, when you're doing the dishes, talk to your wife. Like,
yeah,
I
seems
don't,
like they're roommates. I don't
like,
know.
I'm not really understanding like what went wrong.
I think he's not understanding what went wrong.
Yeah, I think
he's missing.
I just feel like this was probably a simple fix, and now she resents him. She was probably, I don't know, begging for attention, begging, I don't know.
What if she wasn't? What if he didn't see the signs because she wasn't putting out any signs? Is it all on him, or was she not making it clear that she needed something from him, and she's just bearing it? Is that his fault because he can't read her mind?
Well, it says that she struggled with postpartum depression, and when she reached out to family for help, no one would come. She asked for more help. She asked for more of my help and attention, but I was not able to support her as I had no energy myself. So, it seems like she asked.
Bro, figure it out, man. Take a fucking Red Bull.
Like,
I have no energy. I came home from work. I fucking... Figure it the fuck out, dude. You have kids, you have a wife. You don't get to fucking sleep on the couch when you get home from work, dude.
Well, I don't think that's what he was doing. He said, like, he had all these chores to do and stuff. Like, I think he was helping out.
So I'm confused. Is he doing the chores or is he not doing the chores?
He's doing the chores.
So then what kind of help does she need? I'm very confused now.
Emotional support.
No, she says she's asking family to come over for help.
For emotional support. She had postpartum depression. That's what she's saying. Okay. Not actual support, not actual help.
No.
I think she just wanted like a companion to talk to, like.
Does he refuse to talk to her? I'm so confused how it got to this point. I'm trying to understand, how does it get to this point?
She says she asked for more attention from him and he couldn't support her.
Do they not sleep in the same bed every night?
I don't know.
Cuddle me when I sleep. Let's cry to sleep together.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like this is something that could have been prevented. Like,
I feel like something went wrong on a fundamental level. You're missing the micro baby steps of a relationship. The little things.
The little things, yeah.
The tiny things.
The little things that matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially going through postpartum depression. Like, that is when you need your partner the most.
Yeah. Like, is he sleeping through when the baby wakes up in the middle of the night? Are they sleeping in separate beds so that he could sleep and go to work the next day? I have so many questions.
Yeah. Let's see if he responds to any. He does respond to a lot of comments. Never crossed our mind to hire a nanny as our oldest is in daycare. Newborn just sleeps all day and is very easy baby. And a cleaner means having a stranger in the house when there is a newborn, which didn't sit well with my wife. Paternity leave or any other type of extended leave isn't feasible at my small 10-person company since I'm an individual contributor / VP level. I can take vacation and be free of work in specific windows. Otherwise, I'm working on vacation. I like my job because I work from home most days, which is not the norm in my industry. It allows me to help around the house and the baby when I'm working. So quitting when dealing with chronic issues seems short-sighted, but it's what led me to neglecting my wife. Quitting also means going into our savings to pay for daycare, $2,000 a month, our mortgage, $4,000 a month, caregivers, $4,000 a month, for an unknown amount of time. Given the job market, it is unknown when I would find a comparable job. So yeah, maybe that's what I should have done. Quit without having a job lined up while still having financial responsibilities and pay bills to, and then become overwhelmed with our financial situation. I don't think I could do that, but what do I know?
I don't know. Sounds like maybe it's not just him.
Maybe.
Like, because she's got mother-in-law issues or her mom issues and stuff.
He says in another comment, I do acknowledge I did not prioritize my wife. I focused on things that I knew I could take care of. Handling the house chores, taking care of the toddler, changing 10 diapers a day, getting my work done, thinking that was enough, but it wasn't. It was also easier to do so, but still draining. What I didn't focus on were the issues my wife struggled with, the care of her mother. My mother-in-law already has an advanced neurodegenerative disease before her stroke, and I didn't want to spend energy on navigating elder care, which is complicated to say the least. Not resolving this has led me to issues in our marriage. What I do regret is not taking time off work and dealing with the work aftermath later. Now the shitty situation I'm in is getting worse. On one hand, yes.
I think it sounds like a tornado.
Yeah, it does. It's really messy. But on another hand, you do need money.
You have to work.
It's tough. This is tough. It's like...
It sounds like he's doing a lot. It sounds like he's doing a lot, and I'm not really understanding what he's not doing. I'm missing the part of what he's not doing.
He didn't focus on his wife, caring for her mom, his mother-in-law. And his comments are getting downvoted, so people are not agreeing with him.
I'm so confused here. Sounds like he's changing 10 diapers a day. Sounds like he's taking care of the baby all day.
Yeah, I think she just... I don't know.
I'm wondering if this is not a fully him issue.
Maybe.
I think it might be also a wife who is kind of part of the problem. Like, she might not be communicating with him fully. She's holding herself back. She says she resents him, so that's building on that resentment. And it's like, where did this resentment come from in the first place? Because it sounds like he's working from home. He's working as much as he can. He's doing as many of the chores and the tasks that he can. He's doing the diaper changes, and he's taking care of all of the stuff for the newborn baby. Usually the resentment comes from, the wife being the only caretaker for the child.
Yeah. I think it's honestly just emotional support. But I don't know. The question doesn't seem to be, where did I go wrong? I think he knows where he went wrong. Maybe he's not really specifying it in the post.
Yeah. So how do I save my marriage?
Yeah.
Just keep trying.
Yeah, I guess try to make up for it as much as you can. Like, show her you care about her by, I don't know, making her favorite dinner, buying her flowers, like showing her that you truly love and appreciate her.
Yeah.
And not just for the short term, like make it like a long-term adjustment.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all.
That was a whirlwind.
Yeah.
I feel extremely confused.
Sorry.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Okay, that's all we got. I have 2 that I didn't get to.
I have 1 I didn't get to.
And if you guys know, they're going to be on Patreon.
Yes, they will.
I'm going to put those on the Patreon next episode. I'll give you a hint at one of the titles. My husband refused to answer my calls while I was in labor. My brother played a horrible prank. Now my husband is furious. I won't cut him off.
I'm excited for that one.
That's going to be on Patreon. I'll see you there.